Hey guys, John with KDWay here with Deemoe today. We're going to be working on a special project that a lot of you guys have been asking us about.
Yeah, so today we're actually going to take the brand new T6 and we're going to drop in a bunch of upgrade parts and see how fast we can get the rate of fire going.
First, we're going to go over exactly what parts we chose. Then we're going to give you guys a brief overview of the installation, and then we're going to take it to the shooting range, find out exactly what kind of improvements we get out of it.
See how fast we can get it going.
Deemoe brought some parts with him, courtesy of Extremetronics. So why don't you go over some of the things you brought, why you brought them, how they kind of help towards this rate of fire build we're doing.
Okay, yeah, so since we're doing a rate of fire build, the first thing that came to mind was gears. You want high-speed gears, you want to see how fast you can go. So we're going to go with 12-to-1 gears by Rocket, but I know you're a little more technical on it, so
12-to-1 means your bevel gear is going to spin 12 times per one rotation of the sector gear. Standard gear sets out of the box will be like an 18-to-1. So 18 times versus 12, you're going to have a 33% slower rate of fire through it all. So with just the gear set, we should be expecting about a 30% increase on this particular build.
Other than that, I also know motors play a big part. So the motor we're rolling with is a 40K boost motor by ASG. Now, you know anything about that motor? I was recommended it.
Yeah, they're pretty well known for being a good solid motor. They have a higher TPA than most average ones. 40K, the way their motors work is the lower the number, the more torquey it is, more torque based. The higher the number, the more speed based. So it'll get more revolutions per minute, but it's slower to really kick into gear like that. So if you're going for trigger response, you'll want something with a higher TPA / higher torque.
Since we're also rolling with those gears, we're matching up the piston. We have a 14-tooth Swiss cheese piston by Rocket as well. The lighter piston cycles faster?
Yeah, so it will cycle faster.
All right, so the next part we got was a ASG piston head, and also we got a full sealed cylinder. Now, why would someone want to go with a full sealed cylinder compared to a ported cylinder?
Full seal, basically what that's going to do is as your piston goes through the cylinder, a ported one, like on the T6, it has a port there. That's for proper volumization of the barrel. So on this build, this particular one, you notice on the back there's some cuts. That's to help with the rate of fire, so when it shoots, it comes pulling back, air can get sucked in a little bit easier. So that won't affect the rate of fire too much. So one of the things he didn't mention just yet is the AOE correction buffer. That'll go behind the piston head should the AOE need corrected, but I don't believe that'll be needed. But we'll find out now. We're going to go give all this stuff to the techs, and we're going to install it on this bad boy right here and see what we got. Alright guys, so we just got the gun back from the tech. We didn't mention it earlier, but we actually put in a Gate Titan. If you didn't want to complete the whole build, you can get them from Extremetronics too. So Deemoe, why don't you show them what we got? All right, well, definitely an increase in rate of fire. So we got the T6 here, we got some .20 KDWay Perfect BBs inside. And we also got our X-Core Tech chronograph. So we're gonna start off with the FPS, and then we'll go to rate of fire. So we have a little bit of a problem here. Gun shooting at 388 FPS, which is a little bit hot because you'll be using it indoors.
Yeah, it's a little too high. I know indoor FPS is 350, so...
Yeah, so we're going to have to tune that down. Although, it's actually kind of nice because the T6 has the VPS system, so you don't have to crack the entire gearbox open. We'll show you guys that now, just so you guys can see how that works. And then we'll get it down to the right FPS, and then we'll test the rate of fire. We have a Phillips head screwdriver, and we also have our VPS tool. So the way this is going to work is in the back of each gun you have a variable FPS system. I'm going to go ahead and take out the stock screw. And you don't have to take out the stock. I'm going to do that anyway just to show you guys. Typically you just take out that screw, put this through the stock tube, and then you can twist it. So kind of show you guys exactly how this works. So this is the back of the T6. This is your variable FPS unit. It's an extending and contracting spring guide. So basically how it works, push in, twist, pull out. There's your spring if you want to do a quick spring change. And the way it works is you have the VPS module here, and you can have it extended as it is now, and then you can also contract it, just like that. So now you'll have a much lower FPS. Out of the box, the T6 will have a range of about 330 to 370 FPS. We were trying to get it to right about 350 FPS, so we're going to do some adjustments with the FPS tool. so now I got everything adjusted, so now I'm going to put back on the stock. Alright, so now that we got the FPS adjusted, we'll put back in the battery, put on the end cap, and then finish it with the stock, and then we'll be ready to go to test the rate of fire. Alright guys, so now that we got the FPS adjusted on this guy, we're going to get Deemoe over here. He's going to test the rate of fire and FPS. Perfect. We have the new chrono reading here, and we're sitting right at 347 at 28 rounds per second. So we went all the way from 388 all the way down to 347. Sneaking by.
Yeah.
Almost all field limits here, for indoors at least. Rate of fire, most fields have a 30?
Around 30,
FPS?
yeah.
So what are your thoughts on kind of what we've done here?
Well, first off, I just like the adjustability of the VPS system. Being able to play both indoor and outdoor and adjust your FPS accordingly is a really nice touch, and it's super easy. You don't have to actually open the gearbox. Just being able to take a couple parts out, stick to one there, adjust it. I just like the VPS system that it allows you to adjust whether you're playing indoor or outdoor. And for a lot of you DSG owners out there, you guys know the struggle of putting springs in and out, and having that system, just being able to take a few things apart and adjust it. It's really, really nice touch. It's just completely variable. I mean, you can play indoor, outdoor, take it wherever, and it works.
Alright guys, so everything we've done today to our brand new T6 can be sourced through Extremetronics. Feel free to follow Deemoe on his Instagram, Kittiway Instagram, and Kittiway YouTube to stay tuned for all of the updated videos. So any questions, let us know in the comments below, and let us know what you guys want to see for the next video.